Hi YouTube, this is going to be a video about my lovely dog here, Kuma. He's a Morkie. Look at these gorgeous colors that he has. What's a Morkie? A Morkie is a dog mix between a Maltese and a Yorkshire Terrier. That's why they call them Morkies. And they come in all shades of tan, white, black. Kuma, when we got him, was, I'll put him here to the side, was all black with a little white diamond on his chest and on his paws. And as he's grown these 2 years, now he's a lovely ombre if I pick him up. He also put on a lot of weight, but he's lightened up quite significantly. So if you get a Morkie, you can expect the colors to change completely as they get bigger. I wanted to do a video because there's not a lot of videos about the dog mix. There's a couple, but not a lot about what to expect when you own a Morkie. So these dogs, as far as grooming goes, they don't shed too much. However, they do need a lot of grooming. So you're probably going to have to take them to the groomer maybe once every 3 months if you want them looking nice and fresh. Grooming. I had no idea that these dogs needed so much grooming. I was attracted to them because I knew they weren't going to shed much, and Kuma doesn't shed at all. His hair is nice and straight. It's easy to brush. However, it does grow pretty quickly. So if you're looking to take them to a groomer, around where I live, it's usually like $50 every time you go, and you probably have to go every 3 months. I've just learned over time, watching videos and things, how to groom them myself. And if you're gonna do it yourself, be ready, because grooming this dog is probably gonna take your whole afternoon. When I'm planning to take him a bath and groom him, it usually takes me all night. I'll usually pass a trimmer, take him a bath, and then with scissors I'll trim around his face and his paws when his hair, after his bath, after I've blow dried him, when his hair is a little bit humid. So it does take me a long time, but I'm not a professional. However, I just, it's more financially easier to do it that way sometimes. Once a year I will take him to a groomer though, to have him professionally groomed. Now, let's talk about energy level. Kuma's a lap dog. Maltese and Yorkies are supposed to be like more home dogs, but we do find that he actually has a lot of energy. This dog can easily walk a mile or 2 and enjoys it if it's not too hot outside. He's very gamey. He has a strong prey drive, so someone like this dog is probably not good if you have smaller pets, maybe like rabbits or ferrets or something like that, because he will chase a possum out of the yard, any cat out the yard. So I guess it's just the breeding. They're ratter dogs historically, so he does have a strong prey drive and a lot of energy. He also is very smart and catches on to doing tricks really fast. But since he's so smart, he does get into trouble a little bit faster, and you may find that with your Morkie, they're just getting into everything, your purse, your book bag, and all sorts of trouble, so be ready. In the beginning, Kuma was very destructive and would bite shoes and break socks and things like that. And now, since he's more of an adult, he's 2 now, he's become a lot better. We're able to leave him loose in the house and everything's okay. We just don't give him access to our shoes. Let's talk about trainability. I find that Morkies like Kuma are very trainable. He actually was potty trained pretty quickly. It took a couple months. And tricks wise, he catches on really fast. He's very food motivated. So if you give him a piece of anything or dog treat, he will do just about anything or try to figure out what you're asking him to do in order to do the trick. Morkies like Kuma, they call them Velcro dogs, and I have found for that to be true. This dog wants to be with you everywhere. If you're in your bedroom watching TV, he loves to go in the car, even if we're going to do groceries or a quick errand. He's always trying to come with us, and we do take him often. So that aspect is true about them. You will have a little buddy following you everywhere, into the bathroom, you name it. He's going to be right next to you. So he gets high points on being your companion. He's also very friendly whenever we have visit. He loves greeting our guests and being around a lot of people. So if you get them used to that early on, typically they do good with guests, with children. He's a great dog in that regard. Morkies are a dog mix that's become very popular between a Maltese and a Yorkshire Terrier. And they're fun-loving, energetic dogs. They don't just like to stay in the house. They like to go on walks and do tricks, and they're silly, and they like to be your buddy and companion. So overall, owning Kuma has been a joy. It's been a challenge training him, but now that he's mature and 2 years old, it's more a joy than anything. So they're great apartment dogs. They don't need a lot of space. If you're thinking about owning a Morkie, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, and you're going to have a great time with them. So they are great dogs. If you train them from the beginning, you train them well, and you socialize them. So do get a Morkie.